Can you? There we go. There we go. I'm live. I'm not sure what happened then. Good morning, everybody. England versus Haiti, the FIFA World Cup. I'm not sure what happened with my audio then, but thank you. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. Let me know your score predictions in the comments. Let's get some graphics up here. So the England lineup has been announced. So we've got Mary Earps, Lucy Bronze, Kira Walsh, Alex Greenwood, Millie Bright, Georgia Stanway, Ella Toone, Lauren Hemp, Jess Carter, Chloe Kelly and Alessia Russo. What do we think to that starting lineup? I think it's a pretty good, strong one, really. Not a huge amount of surprises there. I mean, in terms of my score predictions, you'll all know, if anyone's watched my previous videos, I am going for an emphatic England victory. I really am. I predicted 5-0, actually. So whether that's the case or not, it's been good to see this World Cup that there hasn't been, 7-8-0s yet, which I was fearing. It's nice to see that it's a competitive tournament so far, even though there have been some one-sided games. Last World Cup we were starting with 7-8-0 wins. Not anymore. Neem Charles, Lauren James, Rachel Daly obviously are the key ones dropping to the bench. Are you surprised that they're not starting? Maybe, but I think this is a strong starting lineup. For the Lionesses. I think Alessia Russo was always going to start. She seems to have become a little bit of the poster girl for this England side, doesn't she? I think we're about. Those of you that have got up and watched it, we're about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away from kickoff. Looks like there's a little bit of an opening ceremony. The players are in the tunnel now. I'm looking forward to today. Really am. Seems like it's been a long build up to this tournament. And it's good to do a live stream. Obviously, the kickoff times are making it very difficult for people in the UK to watch this. I think the United States, for example, were on at 2 a.m. this morning. Safe to say I didn't get up and watch that. But I did catch the Japanese game this morning briefly. And this opening match for England could not have, fallen at a better time, could it, for England fans? Saturday morning, 10:30 kickoff. I mean, am I doing Haiti a disservice? Hope you've all got cups of teas, by the way. It's nice morning kickoff. Am I doing Haiti a disservice? I've had a few comments on my channel saying that Haiti could actually win this game. I'm not so sure, but what do other people think? Let me know where you're from in the chat as well. It's not just England fans welcome, it's fans from all over the world. Let's go. So the England players are on the way out. And here comes Group D. Come on, Lionesses. Let me get rid of our lineup now. So it'll be national anthems. I don't think I know. Well, I don't think I've ever heard Haiti's national anthem. So it'll be interesting to hear that. I think it'll be England's first, based on how they're lined up. Looks like a good attendance. The ground looks full. Here we go. Huddle together, girls. Sing it loud. Morning, Caroline. I hope you're singing the national anthem. I can hear a few England fans singing. Oh, it's good to see the lionesses singing as well. Long gone are the days where players just stood there, mumbling. Brilliant. Come on, lionesses. They look focused. They look ready. So time for Haitis now. It's great to see this Haiti squad there. Obviously, in the men's game, Haiti, I don't think have ever qualified for a men's World Cup. Sorry if I'm wrong there, but as we all know, this country's had a few disasters in recent history. I was reading articles about some of these players that we're seeing now, were very much impacted by those events. So it's great to see them at this World Cup. Some of them have got such a fascinating story. And the fact that they're there through tough times is great to see. I like that jacket the Haiti players are wearing. It's quite nice. So, obviously, if you're in the UK, you'll be watching this on ITV, so there'll be a commercial break. Just enough chance for people, if they wish, to get some score predictions in. But what's everyone made of the World Cup so far? I think it's been quite interesting. I mean, it started off a bit slowly. There weren't many goals. New Zealand, fair play. Surprise result, in my opinion, against in the opening match against Norway. So good result for them. But being the hosts, you would expect them to do well. The United States started, obviously, this morning, early hours of this morning for me, and did what you'd expect them to do. Japan started well. Spain have started incredibly well. All the pre-tournament favourites, should we say, have had a good opening fixture so far. Australia didn't look too convincing, though, did they? Ireland played really well. So here we go. I love that New England shirt. Both of them, the home and away. Such a nice shirt, but I'm not paying £80 or whatever it is for an England top. But it's a quality shirt. I apologise if you can hear me slurping my tea as well. I'll try and lean back from the microphone. Speaking of shirts, I don't know if any of you have seen, but you can't actually officially buy the England women's goalkeeper's shirt, which is surprising. I think the sooner we lose Nike, the better, if I'm honest with you. It's a strong starting lineup for England. That midfield in particular, I think, is really, really strong. We have Stanway, Walsh and Toon. Russo leading the line, it seems. Yeah, the ground looks pretty full, doesn't it? Great to see. And I know very little, if anything, about the Haiti squad. So anyone who knows anything about this team, drop in the comments below who's the threat for them. They haven't been on great form, but neither has England actually. I mean, Haiti haven't. I think they've lost the last three, but England struggled against Portugal. Obviously lost against Australia. Recent matches, England haven't looked their usual selves. So interesting to see how we perform this morning, tonight, wherever you're watching it. So England look ready to kick off, but I don't know where the Haiti players are. Oh, here they are. Haiti in red, England in white. Is there going to be a traditional countdown? Yeah. England players take the knee. And we're off. England's FIFA Women's World Cup campaign is off and running. It's all on England today. All the pressure is definitely on England. Haiti can come into this with a free hit. Any result for them is a massive result. Like I said, we've seen the other favourites, arguably, for the tournament start this tournament well. Now over to England. Can we do the same? Well, that's a loose pass straight at the beginning, and Haiti are in here at the minute, 3 against 2. It sounds like the crowd's very much backing Haiti as well. Oh, it's well. I think was that Greenwood, and England can break now. Oh no, Lauren Hemp's ran into a wall there. So a quick start, and Haiti look full of intent here, and they're in a good position here. Well, arguably she should have picked a teammate out. And it just shows you it's probably, we've still got to have our wits about us. Over the 90 minutes, I would expect England to win this game, but Haiti aren't just going to sit back. They've shown their intentions early, and they look a big team. Haiti, looking at this corner, they've got a lot of height in their squad, and it looks like they're all grouping right in front of the goal all together. So this is something off the training ground, definitely. England look like they're trying to go man for man. Or woman for woman, should we say. It's a poor corner. I'm not sure what they were trying to do there. And England can break now. I mean, that was a bizarre set piece from Haiti. It looks like they had something really clever up the sleeve. And the ball in was just nothing. Really odd. But England just need to get the foot on this now. Few passes. Get a grip of the game. Oh, this is brilliant. Ella Toon and bronze. Is it Stanway? Some great football from England at the start. It's a corner for England. It's a good start. Well, what a match. 2.5 minutes in. Brilliant start. Good morning, Inferno. Nice of you to join me. Lovely to have you back. $8-0. Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be. But Haiti, I don't know. Let's see. I think if England get a couple of early goals, who knows? I mean, it's a good ball in. Bronze leapt like a salmon then. Is it another corner? Oh, I thought it was a goal kick. Another corner to England. So pressure staying on. Is it going to go deep again? Excuse me. No. Get this back in. Oh, brilliant. Chloe Kelly with a lovely turn and a shot on goal, but we had Haiti penned in then. But a good start from England overall. Bit of a shaky start, but after that we've looked good. Couple of shots on target already. I'm not sure why that was a foul for England. Looked like we shoved their player in the back, but the referee's got a better view than me. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the time on. Thank you for calling. I was too engrossed in the match. Let me reset this now. So the time is... We're about 4 minutes 40, aren't we? So I'll play it from there. Thank you for that. See, this is why I'm still new to this. Thank you very much, Jay. Oh, I thought... Oh, hang on, we are in. Russo. Oh. Well, that... I think Russo should have done better. It just fell to her. It was Haiti trying to clear the ball. Or it deflected off the Haiti player and it fell to Russo. And she snatched it a little bit. She had more time there than what she thought. Yeah, I think that was a good chance for England. And Haiti showing they're attacking it. This is going to be a good match. Stand her up. England are playing themselves into all sorts of bother here. That's it. Just get rid. It's been a good start. It has. It's been a good start from both teams. Both teams can be positive with the way this game's started, and both can take some confidence moving in. They do look threatening, Haiti. They are going to be a threat. It's a good ball from Millie Bright. Not a very good touch from Russo, though, when she's battling away. Free kick to Haiti. It's been a bit frantic, though, hasn't it? First 6 minutes. England get the foot on the ball, control the pace of the game. I think we'll be all right. Throw in for England. So how's everyone been doing with watching the other games? Has anyone able to catch any of the other matches? I know obviously everyone doesn't work days. But it obviously is a little bit disappointing that there's been quite a few games already and I've not been able to really watch any for the full length apart from the Japanese game this morning. Bit of a stoppage in play here. One of the Haiti players down. And she doesn't look well. She looks in a bit of pain, this Haiti player. So, best chance of the game so far has fallen to Russo. It was a bit of a half chance, and I don't think she was expecting it, but I would argue she perhaps could have done better as well. Nothing wrong with the challenge. They're just showing the challenge with the Alessia Russo and this Haiti player. There was nothing wrong with it. I think it's just the way she's been caught. Russo won the ball fully. So England have got the ball now in a promising area. Oh, it's a good ball in from Bronze. I think it took everybody by surprise. It's a bit scrappy now at the back. Oh, that's a free kick. Yeah. Haiti player got sandwiched there. Right between Greenwood and I'm not sure who else. This Haiti team look very physical. Look a strong team. So England aren't going to out-muscle this starting 11 at all, and it's falling to England again. I thought Chloe Kelly was going to get round her then, but... So I did think that the ground was completely full, but I am starting to see a few empty seats now, but it still looks pretty well attended. I know the USA game was very well attended from what I saw. England on the attack again. The game's starting to fall into a little bit of a pattern early on here. England are going to see, obviously, an awful lot of the ball. We have a 93% chance of winning. Well, yeah, England are heavy favourites. I'm not sure where you did get that statistic from, but I'm assuming it will be, it probably is around about that. But England are definitely heavy favourites. But you never know in football, and that's why we all love the sport. It wouldn't be the biggest shock ever, would it? You've still got to do the job. But the lionesses look fresh, they look ready. They don't look sluggish at all. And you wouldn't expect them to. I'm not sure what the temperatures are like in Australia this time of the year. I know it's their winter, wouldn't it? But so I wouldn't presume, even though it's down under, the temperature is going to have too much of an impact. It's very tight in there for England. They're trying to play it through very small spaces out on the width, and Haiti at the minute are closing the spaces down well and making it difficult for England to put any sort of passes together. I mean, as much as England look, bright, Haiti look full of energy as well. And this is a good ball in, though. It's gone a bit messy again. Oh, it fell to Stanway, but I think she's just hoofed it into row Z. Might be one of those where it's going to take it England a while to break this down. I think we're going to have to rely on Haiti getting a little bit tired, lapsing concentration. Oh, well. They're in here. Haiti are in. Oh, it's a terrible finish. It is an absolutely terrible finish. But Haiti should be 1-0 up. It's the best chance of the game. I mean, it was pretty fortunate the way they worked it. It was a long ball. And it wasn't Millie Bright who won the head and ended up inadvertently deflecting it backwards. And it fell to a Haiti player. Then she's played in and it's a terrible finish. I mean, as she was running through, she didn't look convincing, did she? She didn't seem to have the legs, but I mean, to not even get it on target from there is poor. And it's what a wake-up call that is for England. But it came from nothing, just one long ball, and that is a worry. That is a big worry. Well, what a start. I mean, the Haiti manager looked absolutely furious, and rightly so. Nicolas Delphine is still shaking his head now, actually. But yeah, what an opportunity. Will Haiti get a better opportunity, all evening? Chloe Kelly's got a bit of space here, just to whip the ball in with no objection at all. And it's bouncing around everywhere. And it's just ended up harmlessly going out for a goal kick. But that looked promising from England. But Chloe Kelly just had all year to put that ball in. No, I mean, Russo's down. She's not appealing for anything, so... I'm not sure if Chloe Kelly's been caught, though. Welcome to anybody who's joining the stream. Let me know where you're from and give me your score predictions. I don't know what the referee's doing here. I think they are doing it. Are they doing a VAR check? She's telling the goalkeeper to hold on. There's no penalty here. Unless there's something we've really missed. Is it on Chloe Kelly? There's a replay now. That's not a penalty. Oh, hang on. There may be a penalty here for England. And looking at it now, I mean, it's a bit... Because it was going out, but it's a clumsy challenge. I think this could be a penalty. Yeah, and Chloe Kelly's got a big gash on her leg. I mean, I would feel very, very aggrieved for Haiti, but she's caught it. I think it's the position in where she's caught it. It's a dead ball. The ball's going out, so what a silly penalty to give away if this is given. She's going to the screen. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. 1:47 a.m. Good morning, Kelsey. I mean, I couldn't be bothered to wake up for the USA game this morning, so fair play. You've just joined for, I think, what's going to be an England penalty. She's not won the ball. Yeah, it's a penalty. It is a penalty. And it is... The ball's already out of play. That's the worst thing, Og, heading out of play. So what a silly challenge from the player there, but it's a penalty. I think it's just checking to see now, even if it's in the box. I mean, they're checking everything here. It seems like now they're checking, does Russo foul the player beforehand? I'm not so sure, because she doesn't go down. She's still on her feet. I mean, for the challenge, it's a penalty, but it's ridiculous from a Haiti perspective that she's put that challenge in as the ball's gone out. But now it looks like they're going to give a free kick to Haiti for the most minuscule of touches. I mean, I think the free kick to Haiti is the wrong decision as well. I mean, the referee doesn't seem to know what she's giving. I mean, you can definitely hear the crowd. What, is she booking somebody? Now, this is bizarre. So, it's no penalty kick. The Haiti player, nevertheless, has still been booked for the challenge. And Haiti have now been given a free kick, which was a very soft free kick. I mean, that is bizarre. I mean, that is really bizarre. No, I mean, the challenge is a penalty because she's left a big gash on Chloe Kelly's leg and not won the ball. But it would be... I wouldn't be happy if I was Haiti if that was given because the ball's going out of play anyway. But it's a clumsy challenge. She scraped down her leg. If it's just on that challenge, it's a penalty, no doubt. But it seems like there was a clip beforehand. But I'm glad it wasn't given as a penalty because it would have been a silly penalty to give away. What do people think of... There has been a penalty in every game so far. Has there? I did not know that. But we know now, you cannot touch players in the box. Because of VAR, penalties are much more common nowadays, and I've seen worse penalties given than that. But I think in the end, we don't want those being given for penalties, do we? But I think without that challenge from the Haiti player beforehand, it would have been. What a ball in from Kelly. What has happened here? Well, Chloe Kelly's put a wonderful ball in, and Russo has gone to head the ball and contacted the keeper. And obviously, anywhere outside of England, if you make contact with the keeper, you're going to give a free kick away. But yeah, no, that's a free kick, definitely. She's almost head-butted into her arms. I mean, Russo's got an head like a mallet. So warnings for both teams. I mean, for those of you that are just joining and missed the first opening 10 minutes, Haiti have had the best opportunity of this match and should have scored. It was a terrible finish. So let me know where you guys are watching from as well. I personally think that if we were just looking at that challenge alone, it was a penalty. I know. I mean, it seemed like they were checking everything, didn't it? But I think in the end, it was a right decision. It'd have been really silly penalty to concede. Wow, Canada. Canada started. I mean, what do you think of Canada's start? It was a 0-0, I believe, wasn't it? Canada are an interesting team as well, because a lot of people are telling me I've underrated them, because they are Olympic champions, I believe. But I don't know. Are Canada a dark horse? They're certainly not in a lot of people's favourites, but who knows? Oh, Russo's done really well there. Russo looks really fired up. And she's done really well. Really, really well to win a corner there for England. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was at work, so I haven't watched the full game. And obviously going back to watch a 0-0 isn't something that anybody does. So I did see the highlights. It didn't seem like anything happened. I mean, other than Spain, maybe the US, I would argue most teams haven't looked spectacular. Oh no, Japan obviously this morning. I keep forgetting they've played this morning. Another stoppage here because it seems like another Haiti player's down. I'm just looking, double checking who's Canada got in their group. I mean, Australia, Nigeria, and Ireland. They're going to cause everybody problems. And it'd be interesting to see who qualifies. Australia are going to qualify from the group as hosts and obviously picking up the first win. I think it's any one between Canada, Nigeria, and Ireland, though. I really do. I watched the USA game last night. I wasn't convinced by them. Vietnam were terrible and the US had trouble putting them away. Yeah, I mean the USA game in particular, I was expecting more. In terms of the scoreline alone, I have caught up with the game this morning. I didn't watch it live. But I don't know. I think Vietnam, US, I think there should have been more goals there. I mean, that Alex Morgan... I mean, the penalties that have been taken. Someone mentioned about a penalty in every game. Some of the penalties I've seen in this World Cup have been terrible. Alex Morgan's penalty early hours this morning was an absolute shocker. But yeah, no, Ken, I agree. I think You know, I am hoping, not just because I'm English, but I really... Well, hang on a minute. This is a penalty. This is a penalty. This looks like it's hit the hand. This has got to be checked. Sorry, I've just stopped. There's got to be a penalty here. I'm calling it now. This is a penalty to England. What is she doing with her arms up in the air like that? It has touched her hand. This is 100% a penalty. It was an edge of your seat draw. Well, I'll take your word for it. This is a penalty, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, what is she doing? I mean, what is she doing? I mean, you jump with your arms up to get the leverage, but then she keeps her arms up in the air. This touches her hand. That's a penalty. There's no doubt in my mind. I've said it about 15 times now, so I think you know my opinion. I'll be gobsmacked if the referee does not give this. Here we go. Yeah, penalty. I mean, no one to blame but themselves. What on earth was the Haiti defender doing there? Yeah, absolutely. What a bizarre piece of defending that is. Yeah, who's taking this penalty? And like I said, some of the penalties I've seen in this World Cup have been absolutely shocking. So Georgia Stanway for England to give England a lead in their opening match of the World Cup. Come on! How's your nerves? Here we go. Georgia Stanway to take. Oh, what a save. What a save. Wow. Is she on a line, though? Is she on a line? And that's what they'll check. I mean, I've just been saying how bad penalties have been, but there was nothing wrong with that. What a save. It's just if she's on a line. I mean, if she's... It looks... So it looks like she may be off a line. Repeat the penalty. Wow. I mean, it was a fantastic save, but she has got an advantage if she's off a line. And we know, anyone who watches football now knows they are hot on this. You've got to leave a leg dangling on the line. And she hasn't. She's jumped a good foot off. So she's narrowed the angle. I mean, it doesn't take away from the fact it's still a wonderful save, but it is an advantage. And we know the hot on this now, but what a match. What a match. There's been all sorts in 30 minutes. Georgia Stanway again then. I mean, this time she scores. Get in. She went the same way. It is a tough lesson. But 1-0 to England. Get in. It is a tough lesson, that. But we all know, that is what FIFA are really hot on at the minute. If you've seen a lot of goalkeepers now, they'll jump off the line, but they leave one leg. So they almost hop forward and leave one leg back. She jumped forward with both feet. You only need a toe on the line. I mean, that second penalty, staying on the line, no chance. So it is 1-0 to England from the penalty spot. And England come again here. Yeah, exactly. They do. They do. You see it all the time. Just one leg. And now you hope I do hope Haiti don't lose their cool here, because they've started well and there's still a match to be had here. Even though it's my team, I don't want to see big score lines. Let's hope Haiti keep this competitive. Let me just update my graphics to reflect the goal. What minute was the goal on? Are we going for 29? Yeah, let's go for 29 minutes. So how do Haiti respond after, I think, being quite a competitive opponent? And how do England now manage this game? I think there's no doubt from an England perspective they'll go for more than one. That is just the way they play. Yeah, they just... I mean, I think England have handled a really fired-up opponent well. This is Haiti's debut in the World Cup, so they're well up for it. But it could have been such a different game if Haiti had taken that early opportunity. Mary Earps gets a rare touch. Currently England on 54% possession, Haiti on 28, 18% contested. So England controlling the ball like you'd expect. Again, welcome to anybody who's just joining the stream. Let me know where you're from in the comments. I think what England need to do is probably put more passes together. Even though we've had more of the ball, there's not been a huge amount of control. It's better from England, though. England have the ball back. So it'd be nice for them to put a few passes together here, get a foot on the ball, see this first half out. No, yeah, they're strong. They're looking a good, strong team, this Haiti squad. They're definitely putting the bodies on the line. This is better from England. It might be boring for the neutral, but this is what England need to do now. Calm the game down. They've got the lead. Keep the ball. It's gone out now, but that's better from England. It just needs, that level head now. Have a breather. Yeah, and that Haiti player's been stretchered off, I'm afraid. That's such a shame for her. I mean, for anybody going off injured in a World Cup, what a disappointment. I hope she's okay. Oh, that looked nearly a loose pass again from England. Some of the main issues that England have faced have been of their own making as well. Bit loose sometimes with the passing. Goal kick to Haiti. I think Russo looks a threat, even though she should have done better. I think with the opportunities she had early on, I think she's been a real pain for Haiti in these first 34 minutes. Good header. Haiti goalkeeper rush there. Be interesting to see how the other Group D teams get on. Obviously Denmark and China. Both teams, I would argue, are stronger than this Haiti squad. So it just shows you England's group isn't as easy as probably what it first appeared. China in particular, I think, are going to surprise a few people. But there's a chance here. I mean, Haiti again have got 3-on-2 and they've picked a player out. England players are streaming back, but went for the acrobatic. There's certainly space and opportunities for Haiti on the counter-attack, but it just seems that their players, they're catching us on the counter, but their players don't really seem to have the legs to make best use of it. And maybe England have factored that in. Maybe England know if they don't mind being caught short because they know they've got the players to get back. But there's been a couple of times where you think Haiti should have been doing better with where they've got the ball to, really. I always hate it when you see McDonald's at the side of a bloody football pit. I mean, how can a massive fast food chain sponsor football? Ridiculous. So England again back in. Yeah, she's been a threat, hasn't she? Seems to be a player I mentioned the most. Russo's done really... Oh, the goalkeeper's took a knock again there. She's been through the walls. But Russo's done well, and that's what Russo does really well. She's a strong player. Gets a shot away. It's a hostile crowd England are playing. I mean, they're not bouncing now, but certainly the vast majority in the stadium are supporting Haiti this evening. So England are doing well with that to contend with as well. Millie Bright's tried switching the ball here, and I mean that clearance from the Haiti player actually helped us out. Hemp's got a ball in. What a ball in that was. Excuse me. Oh, Bronze has done brilliantly. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. But Haiti come again, and this is where Haiti look most threatening. And again, a better ball then, and it's 3-on-2. Oh, Mary Earps, lovely. And that's what a modern goalkeeper needs to do. Be able to play with the feet. Not overplay it, though, obviously. Oh. I've got 3 screens I'm having to look at, so I have to, like, pan my head. So this I don't know about anybody else, but this first half for me has absolutely flown by. Only 5 minutes away from any added time that there's going to be. A chance for England. Oh. What happened there? Oh, it just over Russo's head, wasn't it? Women's side only, club team. I'm going to have to go with my local, and that's the Derby County Ladies, and you would never have heard of them, I'm sure. But I don't watch any women's Premier League teams. But the Derby County Ladies play at a Mickleover Football Club. That's not far from where I live, so Yeah, I would argue those. It's a very physical match this has been. There's been bodies flying left, right and centre. What about yours, Kelsey? Who's yours? Lowenhemp's got a good chance to get a ball in here. Oh, just behind Russo. Sounds like a lot of the Haiti players are based in France. So, a good league. I did wonder where a lot of these players were based. And I'm not saying they're all there, but it sounds like a good proportion of them are. Who's everybody's favourites for the World Cup? I think coming into this tournament, without those build-up games for England, I would have picked England coming off the back of a 30-game unbeaten run, beating basically every possible team in the world, but I'm not so sure now. So Man United looks like, but they have lost some talent during the off-season. Yeah, Russo obviously moving to Arsenal was a big loss for Man United. Arsenal traditionally in this country, I mean for a long time, have been the only club team really that's taken the women's game seriously. It is obviously now starting to change. But in the UK, for anyone who's not from the UK, women's football is still... It's been the fastest growing sport in the country, I think, for a while, but it's still way, way behind anything else. There's still I personally still don't know any woman, girl, lady who plays football regular. So it's still very much a developing sport in this country on the women's terms, but it's certainly, in the past 10 years, come on leaps and bounds. But Arsenal have been the leading club for that from a English... What a ball in! Should do better again. There's 3 England players there lined up. I don't think Russo was even the best player to head this. There needs to be a shout. This is poor from England because this should be a goal. It's a great ball in. Who's behind her? Who is that behind her? Is it Stanway? Whoever was behind Russo then needs to be screaming for that, because that should be 2-0 England. And there's a chance here for Haiti again to come through. There's nothing wrong with that challenge, even though the Haiti players down. They won all the ball. It's a good chance here. England have got players back now. Don't challenge in the box. Stand her up. It's still in play. It's gone out for a corner now, but Haiti again look threatening. Yeah, it's been a great first half. Much more competitive first half than what I thought it was going to be. So fair play to Haiti. And the games I have seen, I know, like I said, I've not watched many, but I've caught the odd first halves of a few. But this has been a really entertaining match so far. What's the referee seeing here? The last thing England want to do is give away a silly penalty on the stroke of half-time. I mean, Haiti are doing the thing where they all crowd at the same spot. This didn't... Whatever they were trying to do didn't work earlier, so I don't know what they're going to try and do this time. But all the Haiti players have... So they've played it short, and they've whipped it in now, and it's a big chance. It is a massive chance, and Haiti should be level. So they've played it short. England were too slow getting out. Far too slow. And it's a good ball in. Oh. I mean, it looks like just any Haiti player gets anything on that, and that's a goal. But England was sleeping then, far too slow to get out once the ball had been played short. I know. I mean, England were just sleeping then. 9 minutes added time. Wow. Where does that come from? Let me add these 9 minutes on. That is a phenomenal amount of time. I mean, I suppose there's been 30,000 VAR checks and injuries and everything, so probably actually, thinking about it, 9 minutes is probably short. The sooner football, like rugby does, stops the clock when the ball's not in play, the better. Solve all this 9 minutes added on nonsense. Oh, I thought Russo was in then, but just overhit. So 8 minutes to go for England to see this first half out, and it would be job done. It'd be as simple as that for England in terms of a first half display, but there's so many warnings for England here. You would argue, outside of the penalty, Haiti have had the best opportunities. One from a crossing and one much earlier in the game when they were clean through. Not sure what the referee's... Well, she's given a free kick, but... I mean, that is a terrible back pass to the keeper from Bright. Why? Who? You've got to play it on the floor back to the keeper. What was that? Terrible from Bright. And Haiti have got an opportunity again at the end of the first half here. It's going to be a goal kick, though. England playing themselves into trouble. I mean, that pass back from Millie Bright to Mary Earps, there was no need to put it in the air. Yeah, I mean, they're a physical team though, this Haiti squad as well, and I think if Haiti were a little bit more quicker, if I'm honest with you, they'd have scored. But England are struggling for pace as well at the centre-back positions, definitely. It's been a bizarre first half, a really bizarre first half. I wouldn't say overall England deserve a 1-0 lead. But we've got it. But we need to control this game much better in the second half. I mean, it's bizarre, look. There's still another 5 minutes to be added on here. Well, 5 minutes and a bit. Well, like I said, I don't know if you listening earlier, CM James, but I wouldn't argue any teams looked absolutely phenomenal. You would argue maybe Spain's looked good, but it's not how you start a tournament, it's how you finish it. And I think the bigger teams will get better as the tournament goes on. And I put England in that category. Your first game's always a bit nerve-wracking. You need a win. I'm a firm believer that if you get a win in your opening match, you're basically through. But England just have to get more control in this game in the second half. I think, even though England's coped well with it, I still think they've struggled with the physicality of Haiti. And they're in again here. It's 3-on-3 again for Haiti. And this is the fourth time this match that's happened. And again, I don't expect Haiti to do anything with it because they keep getting in these positions and they're not making the best opportunities with them. And that player had a lot more time. I mean, if I was her, I'd have brought it into the box, caused a lot more trouble. It's gone out for a goal kick. But it's another example where Haiti should be doing an awful lot more. England just keep getting caught at the back. Yeah, the Irish, and I did predict the Irish to do well. I haven't predicted them to go through the group, but ever since they only narrowly lost to the US a few months back, they've come on leaps and bounds. I think this tournament's going to be a little bit too far for the Irish, but they're definitely going to be a team that's capable of upsets. They were unfortunate in their opening match. Playing the hosts as well. Fair play to them. Even though they're Irish. So Lauren Hemp's managed to get a ball in here. The keeper's come a long way. And done well in the end. Exactly, yeah. Argentina lost against Saudi Arabia in the opening game of the World Cup and went on to win it. So it is not how you start a tournament, but it means you don't have a lot of time to improve, do you? You've got to really push on game after game. England are capable of doing that because they certainly did it in the Euros. And they are going to have to go up another level if they want to win this tournament, but it's still a job done so far. Let's not get carried away with how good or bad England have been. Good header. Bronze, an absolute machine of a head. I think you could argue one criticism of this England team is that the team that's out there, they just want to attack. They're a very offensive-minded team. And it's probably not the best for game management. But you would argue that on that aspect, we haven't created an awful lot. So Stanway's done well here. And the Toon turned, almost going to get a shot away. 2 minutes left. I mean, this added time has been really crazy. Yeah, no, they're showing it. I think it was never. It barely made the news here. I think a lot of people won't even acknowledge, understand that there was an issue regarding the rights. It barely made the news. I think everyone really knew, in the end, there would be a resolution. But yeah, BBC are obviously BBC and ITV have agreed to share the rights. But yeah, I think it was probably a little bit more touch and go than what people thought. But I can't imagine there'd have been any way where they wouldn't have shown it. I think that's the thing with the women's game overall. And I know England, the players after this World Cup, will be going back into talks. Teams all over the world are battling it out for contracts and payments, and it's still trying to get its house in order, the women's game. Yeah, and they always will do. Honestly, Kelsey, you've no idea how, as an England fan, I mean, obviously the BBC's free, but football in this country costs phenomenally more to watch here than anywhere else. Anywhere else. I mean, the fact that you can watch every Premier League game almost in any other country in the world for, whatever it is, £20 a month or something like that. Here, you need to be spending like £150 a month to get all subscriptions, and even then, we can't even watch all games. So, watching football in England, bizarrely, even English football, is the most expensive. But it's half time, finally. 1-0 to England. And what a half. What a half of football that was. Much more happened than what I thought. There were VAR decisions. There's been great chances, mainly for Haiti, it has to be said. But England do lead 1-0 after a retaken penalty as well. I'm going to hope for a much calmer second half. But But England need to dictate the play much better in the second half. But fair play to Haiti. But yeah, 1-0 England half time, and I'm gonna go for a short break, and I suggest everybody else does as well. So thank you very much for joining me. Let me just take the thing off, and I will see you all in the second half. So hello everybody, just got myself a coffee. Right, I've just noticed I've been absolutely shocking keeping these graphics up to date, so let me make some adjustments. So that needs to say 1-0. And then let's get. So what's everyone's thoughts after the first half? I think it's been a bloody good game. And I'm a little bit disappointed with the way England have managed the game rather than how they've played. I think England are showing a lack of experience at the minute. Sorry, I'm going to have to lean back so everyone doesn't hear me slurping away. It's a bit hot. I mean, this is they're showing the highlights now when it's just repeating the Haiti opportunity in the first 20 minutes, I think it was, when they were clean through, and I cannot believe she's not hit the target. And there's been numerous occasions when Haiti have had 3-on-2 or 3-on-3 on the counter attack. So welcome again to anyone who's new joining at half-time. Welcome to people from all over the world. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I've got people on from, all over the globe. And this is not just a channel for England fans, but for anyone who's interested. So welcome. I'd like to see an early England goal in the second half, put this game to bed and then see out a comfortable second half. But I tell you what, if Haiti grab a goal, this game could be tough, and I could see them grabbing a second. They've played really well, really, really well. Get Daly out there, yeah. I don't think she'll make any changes too early on before the second half. Maybe on 60 minutes or something, she'll ring a few changes through. England haven't really. I'd like to see England just create chances. I wouldn't agree with that. They've reached semi-finals of World Cups outside of England before, so granted, we don't win trophies outside of England. I was talking about the women's team, but if you're talking about the men's, we also reached Italia 90 semi-final. So, and to be honest with you, I don't care what anyone. England men were the better team against France in the last World Cup. It was unfortunate we didn't win that game. I think people who think, most England fans who like watching the England national team, most England fans think the Premier League holds us back. It's not because of the Premier League. It's because we've solely concentrated on the Premier League, and that's the problem. And that goes back to players, going back to Gerrard, Lampard, when we had this so-called golden generation, they didn't want to play for England. They didn't get on. The Premier League has arguably held the national team back rather than any sense of bloated entitlement. And most England fans. I mean, the main reason why I made this channel is because England fans is even though it may look differently abroad, most England fans do not care about watching England, and I really mean that. All of my friends, all of them hate international breaks. They do not watch England, and the reason I created this channel is because I couldn't find like-minded people. So I created this channel because I love watching England football. So the whole the whole attitude to the England national team in England, we moan that we haven't won anything, but the attitude has never been. Half the time, it's half-arsed anyway. So, and people prioritise their clubs, and players have prioritised their clubs as well, and that's been the biggest problem. That's never discussed with the England national team. I mean, we're probably a couple of minutes away from kick-off now. I mean, those 10 minutes, it's thrown everyone out a bit. 10 minutes added on in the first half. Mind the slurp again. So what games are people looking forward to? Who's yet to play? Let me load up some fixture lists here. So obviously, Japan, Zambia, US and Vietnam have all played today. Japan absolutely battered Zambia, which was a surprise because people were telling me that Zambia were going to be much more competitive, but it wasn't to be. The USA comfortably beating Vietnam. We've still got obviously Sweden, South Africa, Denmark, China, Netherlands, Portugal, France, Jamaica, all to come. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously Germany as well, Brazil. Yeah, I think Denmark, China will be a really good game. Really, really good game. I think Spain. I really do rate Spain. I really think Spain are the best team in the world at the minute. I think if it wasn't all the drama going off externally, and sometimes their inability to really just stick the ball in the back of the net, bit same with the men's team. But Spain are just every time I watch them, I think they're next level. I think it's just a matter of time before they dominate women's football. Personally, I mean the fact is that there's loads of their players that would easily walk into most other teams that have even been left at home because of this dispute. So they're essentially not beat. It's not a full B team they're coming out here with, but there's a lot of players that should be there that aren't. And they're still looking like they would easily get through to at least a semi-final. So getting ready for the second half then. We're moments away. I mean, something has to change for England if we start the second half the way the first half's gone. Just because we don't want to keep getting caught short at the back, because they will at some point. Haiti have to take advantage, surely. Yeah, but I think that's long gone. The England's men certainly don't do that. Um, I think that was arguably a bit of a problem for a long time, but certainly not now. I think for long times as well, refereeing has been a real, not to blame referees, but England have struggled on an international stage with refereeing because it's always been totally different to what it was like in England. And again, that's evened out. But like we said earlier, if you touch a goalkeeper in anything, continental or international, it's an automatic free kick. Whereas in England, goalkeepers routinely get challenged for the ball. It's those little subtle differences sometimes that England in the past have struggled with. But Chloe Kelly's in here. Oh, it deflected! Wow, I thought Chloe Kelly was going to skip through then. Chloe Kelly. No, yeah, I get what you mean, but you could argue who's everyone's Iniesta. Iniesta's they're not ten a penny. Phil Foden would definitely match that from an England perspective in terms of ball control, but I don't think Phil Foden's strong enough yet. And Bellingham is England's from a men's perspective easily, along with Kane, our best player. So this is better from England. I know it's only 2 minutes in, but it's certainly a lot more settled than the opening 2 minutes of the first half. And it's just England passing the ball at the back, and this is what we need. Long ball, it's gone out. Bit of a waste, but it's a good, calm start for England in this second half. Exactly what we need. Cleared away from England. I mean, we can't, can we? We can't expect a second half to be at the same levels in terms of pace and absolute chaos that it was as the... you can't expect the second half to be the same, so I'm expecting a calmer half, and that surely should only work in England's favour. I do need to see England create a few more opportunities, though, because we've looked pretty toothless, it has to be said. No subs. Not that I was aware of for the second half, so as you were. Oh, Haiti's goalkeeper taking a little risk there, but it worked in her favour. England just need to be careful. Well, Haiti have caught bronze here, and again it's 4-on-3. It's a shot from Haiti. Mary Earps had to save that. It's still not clear. It is now. Oh my God, I couldn't get my words out. It was a great effort from Haiti, but again, England are just losing the ball, and Haiti are in. I mean, it's a save you would expect Mary Earps to save, but it's moving a little bit. England are not looking convincing, it has to be said. If this is now carrying on into the second half, it's a problem that England aren't addressing. And at the minute, if this game carries on in the way it is, with only Haiti really creating opportunities, you're going to have to say Haiti will be unfortunate to lose this match. Oh, there's a bit of a nasty challenge, or the way the Haiti players rolling around would presume it's a nasty challenge. What's gone off here? It's a yellow card. Who's that for? Bronze or Hemp? No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty much as you were. I'd like to see a replay of this challenge because the way the Haiti player's rolling around is as if she's... yeah, it is nasty. She's never winning the ball. She's coming from behind. Yeah, it's not. I mean, she's not caught her with the studs or on the shin. It doesn't look like she's caught her on the shin, but she's taking her legs clean out. And no, I wouldn't call it a red. I mean, if studs would have been up and into her, I think a yellow card's fair. A little bit naughty. It's a silly challenge, and they're just talking about now picking up yellow cards. Obviously, that can impact the rest of the tournament if you pick up others, and she's going nowhere. They're in their half. A bit of a daft challenge, and now she's on a yellow card. Yeah, I think a red would have been very harsh. But a ridiculous challenge. And she's in a lot of pain, this Haiti player. Doesn't look like she's going to run it off at the minute. So that'll be another 10 minutes added on to the end of this half. I've just got a feeling this game is far from over, and I think Haiti definitely will be optimistic that they're going to get another big opportunity in this match. England need a second goal. I mean, Lauren Hemp's just tried to take everyone on her own there. And again, Haiti are going to have a chance here to break, and they have. It's again... Oh, it's a good challenge. It's a good challenge. They're breaking in numbers, and England don't seem to be wanting to change it. So England are essentially saying at the minute that they're happy with Haiti countering them and catching them 3-on-3. But it's an odd tactic. There's been no effort from England to change that. So you can only presume that they're happy with the way it's going, but I can't see why they would be or how. It's a good cross-field ball, though, to Chloe Kelly. And it's a poor pass from Kelly, from Chloe Kelly, so he's got out for a goal kick. Yeah, it would. It would. Absolutely. And rightly so. I mean, a draw would almost feel like a loss for England, because England, with where they're coming from, what the sort of 18 months they've had, obviously the infrastructure, everything behind it, a draw would be completely unacceptable from an England perspective. It's a good challenge, but is that going to be... It's not gone out. It's not gone out. It's hit the corner flag, and that's why you follow the ball. There's a big there's another big opportunity in this match. I'm adamant for Haiti. Haiti will get another opportunity. Yeah, maybe. I think Daly's going to be inevitable, isn't she? Oh, that is a terrible from Bright. And it's not the first time, but what is that? I mean, I don't think Mary Earp, was ever off the line anywhere near enough to attempt that. I mean, Millie Bright, what was that? I mean, there's been a couple of things I've seen from Millie Bright I've not been happy with. The pass back to Earps earlier. I mean, that clearance alone is just not acceptable. But the Haiti player just says, oh, don't worry about it, and just smashes it out. You'd be furious if you was her teammate getting the ball in that position. So it looks like this Haiti player is actually going to have to come off. It is the one that was caught 5 minutes ago. Yeah, and that again is disappointment. You don't want to see any player going off injured, do you, at a World Cup? Particularly for a country making the debut. I mean, Haiti are dealing with our attack extremely easily here. England aren't creating anything at all, and we're running out of ideas. But there's a chance here, and it's all Russo. I mean, it came from Haiti losing the ball at the back. Yeah, it's not. It's half a chance for England. It's arguably the best opportunity they've had for a long time. Yeah, injury, you don't want to see any player get injured. That was brilliant from Russo. That is Russo at her best. Ball into her. She's a target lady, if you like. Nice and strong. Good first touch. Turns, spins and shoots, and it's a brilliant play. Much better from England. All about the first touch there. It's a good save. Good save from the Haiti keeper. She gets down really low and quickly to her left. Corner for England. Bit of pressure on Haiti for the first time in a while. Oh, it's a terrible corner. I mean, it's going to be another corner, but that was a shocking cross. I mean, it barely even made it in. But there's a second opportunity here. I mean, they're saying it's intentional, but that was never going anywhere. It's into the front post again, but no England player seemed to attack it, so I'm not sure how intentional all that was. And Haiti can break again, but it's gone out. It's a good play from England. Is this the same Haiti player? Yeah, I think it's still the same Haiti player who was injured previously. Or maybe not. Oh, I'm not sure. Well in from Toon. Fair challenge. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Carter hasn't played too bad. Oh, there's a chance here, so... Spain. Easily Spain. It's playing football the way I think it should be played. Technically brilliant. Lovely passes of the ball. Easy on the eye. Yeah, Spain. To be honest with you, and it's nothing against America in particular, but I just want any team to win this tournament. Obviously, I want England to win, but outside of that, I want any team other than the United States to win this tournament. For the women's game has to have different champions, and it's a great sporting achievement if they win the hat trick. But is it really good for the game? This is still a growing sport in many parts of the world, and you don't want to see. I mean, it's the same as in league football and in the men's. You don't want to see any one team dominating for, decades at a time, or it's just not good for the game. Lauren James coming on. Yeah, and it's nothing to do personally against the US. It's just really what the game needs. So Hemp's coming off, and Lauren James is coming on. Big opportunity this for James. Loads of promise. Now let's see what she can do. But no, Spain, I think, are a brilliant team to watch. I wouldn't want Germany to win it neither. for the same sorts of reasons. If a European team's going to win it, Frank Kirby's not. She's not. I think she's injured, so she wasn't selected for the squad. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it'll come from Europe this year, but it's just the World Cups are always different. And even though US have not, they're certainly not the best team. Oh, 1 second, because Haiti are in here. This should be a goal. They've made an absolute pig's ear of it again. I mean, I think it's been given offside in the end, but how many warnings do England need to have here? What is going off? Yeah, so as we were saying, is this offside? I'm not sure it is. She's on. She's 100% onside. That goal would have stood. If they'd have gone through, that would have stood. But yeah, people are saying it should come from Europe. Yeah, but it's the US, as I was saying, haven't been, even though they are the official FIFA #1 team, they haven't been the best team in the world for the past 12 months. And I think even the most hardened US fan would struggle to argue against that. You know, they did a tour of Europe and didn't do particularly well. So I'm a firm believer that the US aren't the best team in the world. But a World Cup is completely different. You know, the US know how to win this tournament. Oh, Chloe Kelly was in then. But the US know how to win it, and they're going to be difficult to beat. And just because they've not been the best team in the past 12 months doesn't mean that they're still not favourites for this contest. History has a weird hold on sport, doesn't it? We see teams that struggle to, I don't know, shake taboos off the back, or teams that seem to just always win it no matter how they play, and it's... Oh, deflected over the bar. But sport has this, it's almost like a mental block for a lot of teams, and the USA, just from a mental perspective, are going to be phenomenally difficult to beat. Oh yeah, it is. It's a great save. Yeah, it's really awkward. On replay, I didn't realise how good that was in first sight, but Russo's, it's a good header, it's a looping header, and the Haiti goalkeeper isn't the tallest, and she's done really well there, really well to tip it over the bar. Corner for England. It's good to see England finally create some opportunities as well, but I can't believe how poor we look at the back. It's into bronze. Surely it's a goal. Oh no! It's fell to Millie Bright, and she's absolutely skied it. I think Millie Bright's had a poor game, and not just because of that miss. There's been a few things at the back. And I know she's a defender, but you have got to do better there. There's no one around her, no pressure on the ball at all. It's poor technique. It's shocking. She should do much, much better. Big chance for England there. Arguably the biggest we've had in open play. So the second half is actually now starting to carry on like the first did. Chances are coming. For both teams, that is. Oh, it's an awkward clearance from the Haiti goalkeeper, but I think they've got away with it. That's better from Millie Bright. Calming the game down. There's no rush for England at all. We have the lead. But it's not going to be the route I predicted it was going to be. Far from it, unless there's a dramatic turn of events in the last 20-30 minutes. Fair play to Haiti. Really fair play. Oh, England just kicked the ball straight out. I wonder how many tickets are from locals and how many people are actually travelling fans. I bet there's a lot of local people there. Excuse me. Mary Earps with another rare touch of the ball. Kicks it straight out though. Yeah, really good turnout. Really, really good turnout. I think there's already been a few records broke. New Zealand have broken, I think, their record for a women's home game, and Australia have certainly done with theirs as well, with 70-odd thousand, I think, attending their opening match, and it's great to see. Haiti centre half here, absolutely tearing down. Oh, that's a free kick. Russo's done I mean, why is Russo the one back there doing that? But it's brilliant from her. But it shouldn't be Russo's job to be chasing there. I mean, she's done really well, and it is a foul. Yeah, I think it's growing. It is growing everywhere. There's no denying it. It's a good ball here. Oh, it seemed like Russo didn't need to stretch for that, but I thought Russo was just going to naturally run onto that, but she seemed like she needed to stretch. So nearly 70 minutes in, and I think England again from open play haven't looked the best. They've not been on the best form. They're doing what they need to. I think Russo's played really well, but I do think she's a little bit isolated. And it's hard to get her involved in any sort of build-up play. I mean, there's going to be at least another 5, 6, 7 minutes on for that injury. When we get to the 90, that is. So you'd expect probably another 30 minutes here. Maybe. And while it's still 1-0, I'm nervous. Oh, it's... Stanway plays a really risky ball. I haven't seen Lauren James touch the ball yet. I might be wrong. No, you're right. And England, if England do go further, this won't be their best game. But now here's a great opportunity. Chloe Kelly's here. Brand's on the overlap. Well, and it's a prime example where England not been at their best. It was in a promising opportunity, and it's a telegraph pass really from Chloe Kelly and not quick enough. And then it ends up just coming back to her, and it ends up being nothing really. It's just not. It's not crisp enough. It's not quick enough. Got to be doing better from those positions. Too easy for Haiti to defend that. No, not at all. Well, Russo won the flick on there, and there was a player back, so it'd have been onside if I think it was Chloe Kelly had been put through. There was no foul there at all. I mean, the 80 player went down screaming and immediately realised wasn't getting the free kick and got straight back up. Better from England. If it goes out wide now, oh, it's too slow. Turn the wrong way. It's poor. It's so poor. Poor awareness from Stanway then. Spingle's forming, but the passes just aren't finding the targets and just not quick enough and crisp enough. I mean, they're talking on the comms here about Haiti tiring, but I'm not seeing any signs of that yet. I thought it was going to come through for Russo then. But again, it's the final ball. The reason why it nearly came through to Russo is because the intended target, it was nowhere near them, but it's the final ball again. England look a bit more comfortable here. Haiti can't seem to keep hold of the ball at the minute. Yeah, it's been poor. It's been really poor from England. Not alert enough as well. Not aware of the surroundings. Who's out wide, or not intelligent enough on the ball at the minute. England. I mean, where's James going here? I mean, she's got 2 players on her, so she's done well. Better ball from Bright, but again, James needed to play in. Who was it running through? There was a really good cross-diagonal run then. Yeah, and they're saying the same on the comments now. The passing is it's a couple of seconds longer than what it needs to be, and then when it does, they're picking the wrong pass. The awareness from the England players on the pitch at the minute is really poor. 61% possession for England. 26 for Haiti. Chloe Kelly she's been a predominant threat for England. She's done well here again to get the excuse me, into Russo. I must say Haiti are starting to look a bit tired now. Better from England, much better. Greenwood though sort of got caught under the feet, didn't it? Better from England, much better. First time passes though, look at the difference this makes. First time balls. Yeah, it just ended up, the ball sort of went behind her. At the minute, Haiti can't keep hold of the ball at all. I mean, yeah, a 1-0 for Haiti would be a phenomenal result. Not to downplay them, but not many people will have had Haiti holding England to a 1-0 victory. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I like Greenwood. Well, Lauren James has managed to keep this in. Done well there. And she's done well to turn the defender. But she's got to get the ball in now. And it's too close to the keeper. It's poor again. It's I mean, they're saying James has shown her quality. She did, absolutely. But when you're in that position, you can't be playing it straight into the keeper's hands. You've got to pick out a player. That is the difference between top quality and not. It's as simple as that. When you're in those positions, you have to pick players out. The end product is what matters. So it looks like England are going to make another change. And it sort of reflects the way England have been playing leading up to this tournament. A little bit disjointed, not the flowing, smooth, and goal-scoring selves. Russo comes off, who I think's definitely been one of England's top 3 players this afternoon. And obviously on comes Rachel Daly. Be interesting to see what she does, because I think their position, that they're going to be fighting for that position all tournament. Yeah. And this is where the bigger teams will obviously dominate in certain areas. The squad depth, are going to be substantially greater than other teams. And this is an example. Haiti won't have the depth off the bench like England will. But the fact that England are turning to the bench to see this game out is a huge reflection on how well Haiti have played in this match. Oh, he's tried to switch the ball. I do like Lucy Bronze as well, a real experienced player. This is much better. England looks so much more comfortable at the minute. Lauren James with the ball in. Haiti's keeper comes out and claims it like she's done all afternoon. She's had a good game. Rachel Daly, fresh as a daisy, has done absolutely brilliantly there. A 1-0 win for England against Haiti is a disappointing result, and it will raise questions. Haiti are making a sub. Their last throw of the dice. I think they've been forced to make a couple of substitutions, haven't they? They're just disappointingly for them through injuries and things. So I think Haiti are going to have some regrets if this finishes 1-0, because they've certainly had the opportunities to draw this match, at least, or even possibly win it. But England, for the last 5-10 minutes, have been much better. Oh. The ball went much better from England. Another ball in from Kelly. It's felt. Who's this photo? Bright? No, Toon. Well, it's all getting a bit... Haiti look tired now, don't they? Haiti look really tired. You would expect maybe England have an opportunity here to see this game out, to get a second. Rachel Daly had an opportunity with Ed, but the keeper's done really well again. Really well. Well, I'm certainly nervous. They're talking about the England fans currently nervous. I'm one of them, because it will be an absolute disaster if England don't win this game, and they've just played the ball out there. And I'm still adamant there's going to be another opportunity in this for Haiti at some point. So I'm extremely nervous unless we get a second goal. Well, here's an opportunity because, we won it back and gave it straight back with another telegraph pass. Other teams will be looking at this performance from England and think we are definitely going to have a chance against us, particularly the way England have defended this match. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, it's just... Oh, Kelly's done well here. Oh, and... It's another opportunity where England need to be picking somebody out, but Chloe Kelly, fair play, she's done really well to get that back. But in that position again, you've got to be... It's a shot / cross, and it's not really done either. And here's a chance, Haiti. If they've got the legs here, which they have, there's an opportunity here for Haiti. Mary Earps, what a save! That was the chance. I said Haiti were going to have another chance, and that was it. That is their best chance of the game, and it's not over yet. Mary Earps, it's a great save. But Haiti, what are England doing? They should score. It's a great save. It is a great save, but they should score. No, looking awful, but what a save. But in that position, you need to be burying it. I cannot believe Haiti have not equalised in this match. What are we doing? I mean, they're putting up a stat here. England have had 16 attempts against Haiti's 5, but it does not feel like that at all. Oh, Rachel Daly. Big opportunity there. I mean, the game's opening up here, and there's still 10 minutes at least to go. Is she offside? I think she may have just drifted offside if it had gone in. I mean, as if England haven't had enough wake-up calls in this match, but again, another one. Haiti could not get physically any closer other than hitting the post or bar. Kelly's put a ball in behind everybody. Stanway with an effort. Not a bad effort. England have looked poor. It's a poor game, and at the minute, we're getting away with it. Yeah, Daly's looked, I'll be honest with you, very threatening since she's come on. This has been such a disappointing game, though, for England. I'll be honest with you, at the minute England are stealing this match. England do not deserve to be winning this game. But obviously we'll take it. Chloe Kelly's done brilliantly here. What a turn. Such a nuisance. She'll be key for England doing anything in this tournament by the looks of it. Good play from James. Yeah, no, absolutely. And this is certainly an ugly win. Oh, terrible passing again. I mean, you wouldn't put it past Haiti having another opportunity like that, would you? Because England haven't addressed it all game. All game. And there's going to be added minutes. We know that. Lauren James trying to get some width going, and it's a good ball. Bronze has lifted it up. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. It probably shouldn't have done. Haiti should have dealt with that much better. But corner for England. Well, 5 minutes of normal time to go. Yeah, I know. Be interesting. Oh, it's going to... Oh, I thought it was going to drop for an England player, then it's going to be a goal kick. The winner of this group gets the second place team from the group of death. Yeah, I know. It's going to be... England's side of the draw, it's going to be a tough run if we're going to win this tournament. No doubt about it. And that's probably one thing that does work in the United States' favour. Not that they're not going to face tough teams, but England are arguably going to be in the tougher side of this World Cup draw, along with whichever team obviously comes out of this group as well. James. Yeah, it's just a case of it's just not good enough for England. I mean, we're going to get the result, possibly, but it's fell short of expectations. Well, substantially short. I mean, the fact that England are trying to time waste here against Haiti in an opening match just tells you the full story of how this game's gone. I think with the way Haiti are looking, and obviously with China and Denmark to come, this is such a vital 3 points for England. So that's a much better ball. What can we do with it, though? Lucy Bronze, who's had a good game. Poor, though, again. Really poor. Well, Chloe Kelly's got it back out wide in, a bit of space. What can she do with it? Bronze with it. Toon. Stanway, and she's kicked it straight out. Yeah, it will. I'll be honest with you, Brazil, they're difficult to weigh up. I wasn't... Yeah, well, I predicted 5-0 England for today. Yeah, Brazil, they're a bit hit and miss. I don't really know fully what to expect from them. I was disappointed with them in the finalissima, but I was disappointed with England in that game, if I'm honest with you, as well. No, not at all. I mean, England, the scoreline flatters England. I genuinely mean that. A 1-0 win for England has flattered England. We've been so poor, and Haiti has had the best opportunities. It's as simple as that. So 2 minutes of normal time left. I'm going to be coming out of this game massively relieved. Yeah, I mean, performances before the tournament and starting it wouldn't suggest England are going to be capable of winning this tournament at the minute, but let's see. We don't know how Germany are going to play. Germany certainly have had some shocking results as well recently, so because I know we're due to play them in the knockouts pretty early on if we top this group and if everything goes as predicted. No injuries haven't helped. I mean, Leah Williamson's the massive miss for England as the captain, and particularly at the defence where clearly we look the weakest. I think she's the most irreplaceable out of all the injuries we've had. Great play. And Haiti, and she's got the legs on her here. Haiti are breaking again. It's 2-on-3 at the minute, but more players are joining. Oh. Jess Carter's done very well there. She had the legs on Jess Carter then, but it was a good tackle in the end. In the box, mind you. You did predict 8-0. You did. But fair play to Haiti. Absolutely fair. I mean, Haiti have been as good as England have been bad. 4 minutes added on and there's a corner to Haiti. England, make no mistake, are hanging on here. It's a good ball in. It was a really viciously whipped ball in. It's fell to the edge of the area and it's been kicked straight out. And England will be absolutely delighted. Fair play to Mary Earps. She hasn't done a lot. As much as I'm saying Haiti have had the best chances, there's been big periods where she's not done a lot. But when she's been called upon, she's been absolutely brilliant. So fair play. I know, mine is as well. If we blow this... 3 minutes left. How's your nerves? I mean, these 3 points now for England just feel massive. With this performance, these 3 points feel much bigger. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I don't know if you was Kelsey at the beginning, but I read an article where some of these players have been involved with, we were impacted massively by the natural disasters and things like that, and it's unbelievable story for some of them. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed for them based on how they've played, because I genuinely believe they don't deserve to be losing this, but that's football. So it really is the final throw of the dice for Haiti. They're making one last sub with 2 minutes to go. Yeah, very young squad I'm hearing. This Haiti squad will be back, even if they don't win even if they fail to beat Denmark and China. This is not going to be the end of this team. So 1 minute left. Just while everyone's still here, thank you so much for everybody who's joined me today on the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed watching along with a few of you today. I think in total we've had over 500 views, which is fantastic. Be even more sweet if England get the 3 points though. 30 seconds to go. Oh, God, Millie. Well, the referee's blown up with what's the referee done here? Something. Well, I don't think we're over yet, guys. So the referee, terrible refereeing. She blew the whistle as if it was full time. What's she doing? We had the ball. Was it someone in the crowd? Well, that is the most ridiculous. So the referee blew up 15-20 seconds early, realised a mistake, spent 15-20 seconds telling the players to put the ball back down and blew the whistle immediately. What a joke. What a silly ending that was. But 3-0, 1-0 England, 3 points in the bag. And, well, not very good performance, let's be honest. Yep, thank you everybody for joining me. Thoughts on England-Denmark? Well, I'll have to see how Denmark play, but England are going to have to step it up, aren't they? Yeah, bizarre ending. I don't think any owners will understand that. But no, yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. England, I think, are very unfortunate, and big up Haiti. I think their tournament isn't over. I think they can pick up some points in this group and potentially go through if they play like that. Overly, I think England were lucky to come away with the 3 points there, but we'll take it. So England start the Women's World Cup in 2023 with a 1-0 win against Haiti. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And I will hopefully see you all again. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.